G'day viewers, the end of another week means it's time once more for Totally Fucked Up Friday. I bring you stories from around the world, just in case you're feeling too happy about things. I'm going to bring you down with the reality the world really is totally fucked up. First up, a story a lot of people asked me my views about over the last week as the verdict came out on Bradley Manning. There was a lot of impassioned stuff being put online about, it's just terrible. He stood up to oppression. He told the truth that needed to be told. While the murderers, the torturers, the people who were drone striking people over the place, they've got rewarded. They've not just got off scot-free. They've been rewarded. Yet the one who stood out and told the truth, he's been punished. Here's a little reality check, people. Manning was not on trial being measured for the morality of his actions. He was facing a criminal trial. Was he breaking the law? That was blindingly fucking obvious. As a soldier, he was breaking about the most serious law you can without inflicting actual violence on people. And again, yes, there's the irony. One of the things he was exposing was violence being inflicted on people who weren't the intended targets, innocent people. But actually having access to military secrets and then releasing them, that is one of the most serious offences a soldier can commit. So as to, why? Because he broke the fucking law. And he knew he broke the law all along. As when I mentioned online earlier this week, he's not on trial for morality. One of my friends replied, yeah, well, if those sort of trials went ahead, the jails would be real fucking full, wouldn't they? Yes, they would. Oh, they would be so full. But that's simply not the thing. So I'm not arguing about the rightness or wrongness of Manning's actions, but seriously, acting surprised that he was found guilty of espionage and a range of other charges, that's just not looking at reality. It makes me think of when people go on protests and when they get arrested, they get rough or unfriendly treatment from the police. And they're surprised and all heard about it, like, they arrested me at the Occupy protest and they were mean. That's what happens when you stand up to authority. Authority doesn't like it. And it creeps the fuck out of me that when you look at the action of the US government over the last decade or so, it seems the worst thing you can do is embarrass them. You can steal billions, you can destroy economies, you can kill civilians, but embarrass the government? Ooh, they're gonna fuck your shit up right there. And I saw that here with Occupy Melbourne protests. Police were doing unnecessary things. But the point is, they don't fucking like it. They don't like it when you protest. They don't like having to break it up. They don't like having to arrest you. They want to make it unpleasant so you maybe won't do it again. That's not a reason to not do it again, but stop fucking acting surprised when authority reacts badly to being challenged. Look through history. People in South Africa who fought against apartheid. The government didn't go, you make a good point. I'll consider that. No, they fucked people's shit up. Civil rights campaigners in the US were harassed, beaten, and murdered. Okay? Vietnam War demonstrators beaten up all the time. Places like Kent State University, they got shot. You know what? You rebel against authority, this is what happens. Like I said, that is not an argument to not do it, but to act surprised that Manning's going to spend a long time in jail, that's really just not facing reality. I saw some really good articles saying, the actions and things like Manning and Snowden and the pursuit of WikiLeaks and Julian Assange, it's a chilling effect. They're prosecuting whistleblowers. And the Obama administration is scary as fuck. They are probably the most oppressive US administration in history in terms of secrecy and prosecuting whistleblowers. It's really sharp downhill slope that looks like only getting worse. But while it may be true that, this is a chilling effect, journalists won't want to report, why do you think they're doing it? That's the effect they want. And yes, when brave people stand up, they will often get fucked up. They will get killed. Snowden at least learned from Manning's thing, if you are doing this shit, if you're going to release secrets, don't fucking do it where they can just pick you up. Get the fuck out of Dodge. And if you want a really interesting development, it's Snowden being granted a temporary limited visa to stay in Russia. Ooh, and the US has made no secret they didn't want that to happen. And now the one country that's sort of in a position to say, yeah, fuck you to the US, did it. That could have some really interesting and creepy developments. That's something you're going to watch out for. And hey, look, speaking about creepy developments and government overreach, the story been building up for the last couple of weeks in the UK. British Prime Minister David Cameron, the latest from people all around the world, go, oh, we're going to save everyone from pornography. It's about the children. Save the children. We're going to enforce a filtering of the bad websites. That will protect the children. Now, I am slightly different to a lot of internet users on this topic of a filter, something that stops all the bad things. You get a lot of people who are just absolutists with freedom of speech. No, you can't. I'm an adult. Don't get in my way. See, for me, if you could seriously block the bad stuff, block the child pornography, stop kids from seeing things that they'd be better off not seeing, I would actually support it. The problem is, you can't. It's impossible. It doesn't work. Anyone who says otherwise is either a deluded fucking moron or a stinking fucking liar, okay? They are not to be listened to. The two big problems with Cameron's proposals, one, as I said, simply won't work. You can't block all this content. Again, I love the idea. I'm going to stop kids from getting stuff. Kids who are smarter and more computer savvy than the people putting things. This has been shown again and again. Teenagers will break these fucking things in 5 seconds, okay? They're not going to last. But worse is that always, there has never been a case of this type of thing being implemented where it didn't block legitimate content. It blocked stuff that was support stuff for sex education, for gay youth. And there are all sorts of things that inadvertently get blocked. That always happens. And Cameron's mob have actually built into this law, the ISPs must guarantee, after we force them to do this, that they will never block legitimate content. That's just not fucking possible. Why do you say you're going to force someone to do something that's not fucking possible? I assume they don't care. Like I said, they're in one of two camps. They are either so fucking stupid, they simply don't know this doesn't make any sense, or they're just such cynical, fucking shit-eating politicians. They're just posturing and they don't give a shit that they're saying stuff that's not true. Either way, fuck them. Fuck them right in the neck. This is bullshit and it simply can't work. Oh my God, I want to calm down a bit. Dangers of Australia, okay? Everyone loves it when I talk about everything in Australia wanting to kill you. And I just saw Sharknado this week. And when you deal with sharks all the time, you kind of don't want to think that sharks could get worse. Like, yeah, when the guy had to cut himself out of it. None of that's real, is it? Well, okay. A fisherman in Gippsland, which is just to the north of Melbourne here in Victoria, he actually, inside a shark, swallowed a hole by a shark and cut his way out. There's the picture! They got him, he's on the deck of a ship, and he's stabbing the shark that has eaten him! Okay, that's not real. That's a staged photo. He caught a shark and cut it open and crawled inside it, and then stuck his arm out its gill and went, ugh. But tell the truth! For a while, you thought that was true. You've heard so many stories about shit fucking you up in Australia, you thought, my God, that's probably fucking true. Well, it wasn't. But seriously, it's an awesome photo. Everyone wants their photos to be memorable. I think this guy deserves a special prize. He is, as yet, unnamed. Maybe he's worried the RSPCA will get him or something. Like, just imagine people saying, who would do that? An Australian would do that. That's who would be on the deck And it'd just be one guy, and there's always that one guy who's going, you know what'd be funny? I could cut that open and crawl inside a big dead fish and then and stab my way out. That'd be fucking funny. And his mates probably paused for all of 2 seconds before they went, yeah, piss funny, do it. I swear, this is one of the most quintessential Australian things I've seen. It's like, I'm going to get inside a shark so it looks like I've been eaten, and I'm going to stab my way out. And seriously, if you're upset that someone's mistreating the shark, it was dead, okay? And if you can't see the humour in it, there's no hope for you. On a related note, this is a box I got an Easter egg in. Yeah, it was a huge white chocolate Easter egg, you know. And so, that's a great big white egg. Let's put it in a shark, like great white shark. See, some people, if they were surrounded by things with big teeth that want to bite you in half, they would just live in fear. We go, hey, let's package it up and put some kids' chocolate in it. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. Because that's how we roll.